I hadn't expected the question to hit me so sharply, not after everything I'd endured. Yet there I was, in the sunlit glass lobby of Falcon and Row, the sound of my boss's voice bouncing off the marble walls. A familiar knot of tension coiled in my back. "Dave, what happened to the BMW we gave you for your promotion?" he asked again. Before I could respond, she spoke. My wife, my HR manager, my betrayer. She stepped forward with that deceptively gentle smile she always wore when deception came easily. "The car? It belongs to my sister now," she said. My boss froze, or at least it looked that way. He stared from her to me, and something shifted in his gaze, a cold, calculating edge, almost predatory. That was the instant I realized it was time to reveal the truth. I had met Emily 6 years earlier, when I still believed in the goodness of people. She was a mixture of ambition and warmth, sharp enough to command respect, soft enough to inspire love. I fell quickly. She cheered me on through late-night classes, celebrated my first big project, and even shed tears when I landed the senior manager position. At the time, I didn't understand that tears could mean many things: joy, guilt, or carefully rehearsed performance. The signs of betrayal started subtly: a locked phone, HR meetings that never actually happened, sudden changes in her appearance, new perfumes, new wardrobe, a new password I was never meant to know. Then came her sister, Laura, a woman who had never liked me, never thanked me, always reminded me that men are temporary, but assets are permanent. I assumed it was jealousy. I didn't realize it was preparation. The final clue came one night when Emily thought I was asleep. A whispered laugh, a message meant for Laura. "Don't worry, Laura. I'll make sure the transfer goes through. Dave won't even notice. The car will be his sister's before he realizes." I stayed still, letting my heartbeat settle and my mind sharpen. I didn't confront her right away. People like Emily thrive on reaction. They manipulate chaos. So I became silent, careful, observant. The BMW was technically in my name. The promotion bonus required my approval. The transfer process needed my login credentials. Credentials she didn't know I had changed months ago. And then came another piece of the puzzle. My boss had hinted at an upcoming HR audit. "Keep your eyes open, Dave," he had said. "Some things aren't adding up." Her betrayal was personal, but mine would be methodical and professional. Step 1. I went illegal discreetly and explained that someone had attempted to transfer a company lease vehicle to a non-employee relative. Step 2. I presented evidence, screenshots, logs, voice messages, objective facts, not emotion. Step 3. I requested they hold action until I gave the signal. They agreed. My boss agreed. Everyone suspected HR had something to hide. Step 4. I examined every approval Emily had signed that year. Travel reimbursements, training stipends, attendance adjustments. Patterns emerged. Altered documents, mismatched amounts. Her sister showing up where she had no entitlement. I compiled it all into a single dossier titled Employee Misconduct, HR, and waited. And then, finally, the confrontation. My boss turned Emily, calm but firm. "Your sister has a car?" "Yes," she replied, chin raised. "It's ours now." "No," I said, voice low and steady. "Not ours. Mine. The transfer was unauthorized." Her eyes widened, shock, fear, recognition. Before she could speak, my boss cut in. "Emily, the HR audit concluded last night. We were going to call you in today. But since you're here," his expression hardened, sharp and unyielding. "Security will escort you to collect your belongings. You are suspended pending investigation." Color drained from her face. "Dave," she whispered. What did you do?" I stepped close, calm and measured, the certainty I had cultivated radiating from me. I stopped pretending. I said, "I paid attention." She reached toward me, but my boss stepped between us. "Don't," he said quietly. He deserved better. For the first time in years, I felt truly seen. She left in silence, security trailing behind, wrapped in a fragile coat of shame. I watched without anger, only with a sense of closure. Later, my boss placed a new key on my desk, a company gesture. "When HR commits fraud, the rightful owner takes priority," he said. It was a new BMW, better than the last. But the real victory wasn't the car. It was a quiet assurance that I hadn't lost my composure. I hadn't lost myself. I had stayed observant, patient, and precise. I had won by remaining calm and letting the truth take its course.